Hello everyone, it is March 6th, 2024, and we are back with our February analysis video. 5 days late, I apologize. Like I said, I went through the pain in a weird spot. Maybe you already understand what I mean from that. But anyway, that happened. I went to the hospital on the 29th of February and then had my surgery, emergency surgery, which was very unexpected, came out of nowhere. So that happened. First surgery ever. First real hospital visit for me too. That has never happened to me before. Weirdest day for me, even weirder than when my mom got her first stroke. And then on the weirdest day of the year, because it happened on February 29th, so that's pretty coincidental. Anyways, now I'm better. I'm recovering. I'm way better since the weekend. I'm walking faster. I can bend easily. I'm going back to school on the day this publishes on March 6th. And I'm pre-recording this on March 5th. I'm sitting at home still. I'm fine, but after surgery, you have to give it a few days to recover before you put too much pressure on it. So I'm still at home. But anyways, let's get to the first thing of our procedure of these analysis videos, which is to say how many 1s, 2s, 3s, 4, 5, 6s we got and the differences. So for February of this month, 0 fails for me, whereas last month 0. For the 6s, we had 1 6. Remember, the very last day of the month, the 29th. Whereas last month we had 0 6s, so 1 worse. For the 5s, 1 5 this month, whereas last month I had 4 of them, so that's 3 better. For the 4s, I had 12 of them, whereas last month I had 10. Okay. For the 3s, I had 13 3s. I would have expected more because I thought I got a lot of 3s. Anyways, 13 3s, whereas last month we had 16 of them. 3 worse, I guess I'll say then. 2s, 2 2s this month, whereas last month we had only 1. If I remember correctly, on the second day of last month, the day where it marked 2 years since my first ever Wordle video, I had a 2. Obviously 0 1s both months. Squirtle, excuse me, Squirtle 0 fails, whereas last month also 0 fails. 1 6 this month, whereas last month they had also 1 6, the same. For the 5s, 5 5s this month, that's quite a lot, whereas last month they had 4, so 1 worse. 13 4s this month, whereas last month they had 11, so better. 10 3s this month, whereas last month it had 12 3s, so 2 worse, basically. Interesting, because this month Squirtle got 0 2s, and that hasn't happened. I think this is the first time that happened since I started doing this in June last year. 0 2s for Squirtle this month. Last month I had 3. Wow, I had 3 last month, so 3 worse. And 0 1s both months. So wow, that's a new one. That's a new thing. Now a little talk about this. Yes. Oh, this is Squirtle. I was like, wait a minute, did I miscount? But that's for Squirtle. With Match, I got really lucky with Match. I remember that. I had some really good averages here. I had a 3.4 average after February 27th, I think. And then the 4, I think, just brought up to like a 3.44 or something. But then the 6 on the 29th tanked my average all the way up to a 3.52, unfortunately. And that was pretty sad. Because if I were to remove this, 3.43. So you can see how badly that impacted my average. That was a sad one. If I got a 3, it would have been still 3.42. So okay. Anyway, let me not Anyways, still good. Yeah, the 2 here, the other 2 was with the parts on the 23rd. And ironically, because this is also the day where my 730th episode, basically exactly 2 years of Wordles, and that's also another day where I got the 2. So, both of them were on some kind of special day, so that's pretty funny. Let's go to the normal scores. For these colors, I forgot, I don't remember if I told you or not, but for these I usually do the main color of the month. That's what I've been doing since October, I think. I think I did it in November too. Can't remember. I think I started this since October, doing these colors, main color of the month. That's what I do with the thumbnails. I choose like the 3 main colors. Those are the 3 colors I use to do the colors in the thumbnails. And then for these, I choose like the one of the the more important color, the most important color of the month, in my opinion. And I also try to not make it the same as last month. So if it was red last month, I know red is a main color of February, but I wouldn't choose red. I'd choose the other main color, and I would say that's pink. So I chose pink. So it's a little kind of darker pink, I would say, but it's a cool pink. Score-wise, I got 102 points. That's interesting, because if this was a 3, I would have actually landed at 99 points. I would have been sub 100. Oh, that's actually sad. Oh, I feel so sad about that now. Oh my god. And this is the month with the least number of days. I mean, this month if this didn't even exist, I would have ended with 96 points if this wasn't a leap year. Unfortunately, it was a leap year. Yeah, so 102 for me, 113 for Squirtle, 3.51 for me, Squirtle with a 3.9 average. That's terrible for just 29 days. Alright, sorry about that. I was called to have lunch, so I just had lunch. Anyway, alright, so yeah, so Squirtle did pretty bad here with a 3.9 average. I think that's what I was saying last. Median, 3 for me, 4 for Squirtle. Not surprised, because Squirtle had quite a lot of 4s. Standard deviation, though. Look at the standard deviation. Squirtle's standard deviation is slightly better than mine. I got a 0.81 and Squirtle got a 0.8. Very little difference between our standard deviations. It's actually funny. Here, let me see a look at a calculator. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. But you can see it's really close. Both of us, 3 for first quartile, 4 for third quartile, 1 for IQR. These are very normal. This is very normal. This almost never changes. Mode, 3 for me, 4 for Squirtle. So I had the most 3s, and Squirtle had mostly 4s. Differences score. I did 8 better. Squirtle did 1 worse. Yet there was only 29 days in the month, so you could have done way worse if there's 31 days in this month. Average. I did 0.03 better. It's only 0.03 better, which is interesting. Probably because there are fewer days this month. That's why it's only 0.03 better for the average, yet I did 8 points better. Squirtle did only 1 point worse. However, it did 0.28 worse for the average. So that's what I'm saying clearly, because probably because of the very few number of days this month. Median, we both stayed at the same. Standard deviation, I did 0.06 worse. Squirtle did 0.14 better. Okay. These all stayed the same. Not surprised. Q1, Q3, IQR. Mode, I stayed the same. Squirtle did 1 worse. Probably Squirtle had a mode of 3 than last month. So there you go. That is it for today. If you want to see more videos, please subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.